He's a person who has done and is doing a lot, and we're really glad to have you here, Connor, on behalf of the RSU 19 Autism team and the Autism Speaks grant, which has made it possible. So I'd like you to welcome Connor Archer.
Well, thank you for the introduction, Ms. Mayers. And thank you all for allowing me to come today to speak to you not only about the Courageous Steps Project, but more importantly, how the Courageous Steps Project is a reality today. And it took a lot of time to get where I am, and I want to talk about that today. So, as Ms. Mayers said in her introduction, I'm a senior at Old Town High School.
Okay.
Okay.
Just one. Just one.
Just the front.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay.
It works. So I'm a senior at Old Town High School. I'm a cross-country and track athlete. I run distance all year long. I play in 3 bands. And I'm in our National Honor Society. I'm a secretary on our student council. I run our school website. Name it. I'm probably in it. So today I want to talk about my diagnosis as an individual living with autism. I want to talk about how early childhood education played a major role in my development. I'm going to talk about Old Town Elementary School and how the staff was dedicated to my development and wanted me to succeed. I'm going to talk about how that affected me in middle school. I'm also going to talk about my high school years and how that morphed into Courageous Steps. I will talk about my family, and after all this, I will answer any questions that you may have. So first off, when I was 3 years old, I was diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder. Many professionals doubted that I would ever talk. So I was 3 years old. I did not understand language when I was diagnosed. And many professionals doubted that I would ever speak. And my mom was gone to the hospital giving birth to my younger brother Colby. And that was the first time my mom was gone since I was born for an extended amount of